Nick Jr. 2. So we got a lot of cartoon characters here. A lot of cartoon characters from show that they don't even show anymore, probably. That's what happens when you don't rebrand every once in a while. When you don't change your bumpers. When you use old bumpers every time. Sometimes you gotta update your promos and bumpers and everything. That's just how it goes, because you can either stay stuck showing the same cartoons again and again, reruns. You just don't air anything new. Or if you go down that route and you start airing new cartoons, you need new bumpers, you need new promos, because when you air new cartoons, you have to get rid of the old cartoons, because you don't have time in your schedule for all of the cartoons. So what do? You get rid of the old ones. And when you get rid of the old ones, you stop showing them, suddenly your promos and bumpers look outdated, when they contain old character figures like that ostrich, right? And you no longer show the cartoon of the ostrich. Things seem to look a little bit weird, right? A person like me, an outsider, might come in and look at this and say, what is this ostrich? I don't know this ostrich, right? And then I'll be like acting all surprised that I don't know who that ostrich is, and then I'll develop all kinds of theories about who this ostrich could be. And then like one of the theories would be like Nick Jr. created this ostrich, never really existed. This is like a mascot of Nick Jr. The other theory is like he's a side character of one of the shows there, and you don't see this ostrich a lot. And the third theory that turned out to be true is that the ostrich actually has its own cartoon that is centered around the ostrich. You see it right there. You saw the ostrich with the nice looking eyes and eyelashes. That's the word I was searching for, eyelashes. So every day from 7 a.m. make it and bake it. They're tasting ice cream cones right there on Make It and Bake It. No, that's not really Make It and Bake It. No, it really is Make It and Bake It. We see the drummers are in town and making necklace swords. We see Paw Patrols with paws made out of, I don't know, where these are, apple slices and like strawberries and all kinds of stuff. So this is a show where you can create something that is either food or doesn't have to be food, but it has to look like something from Nick Jr. It has to look like a character or some item from a cartoon from Nick Jr. Of course, it can't be only partially edible. It has to be either completely edible or non-edible. Because if you make it partially edible, somebody might try and eat it, and then he'll eat something that is not edible. That's not good for him. So it's easy to confuse it, and then you can eat something and then like have a stomach ache or something. So yeah, this promo for all the shows, it's like a ad for Nick Jr. Oh, it's like mostly an ad for the Nick Jr. app. This is an app ad, so they want you to go and download this app from either the Play Market or their website or whatever. And yeah, there is a very long version of this ad available, like the full version, and there's the short version that they air a lot. So depending on how much time they have to show something like that, they will air. Oh, kitty cats. That's a pretty cool name for the show. It's like wordplay or something. So apparently this Russell person is a squirrel and a drummer. Oh, they're like musicians, all of them. So Sylvia plays the keyboard and has a laptop. And Pedro plays what? I don't know the name of that instrument. So they're musicians. I had no idea until now. You watch the bumper again and again, And then you start noticing things. You start noticing all the details. Like, when you watch the cartoon, it may become obvious to you that these people are musicians, that these forest creatures are musicians, but not when you just see a bumper or something. Hey, look at the Chicken Little fella. That chicken is funny. I find chickens funny for some reason. I don't know. So they got a dolphin, or is that a shark? They got all kinds of animals, and not even necessarily sea animals, sea creatures. They got land animals, they got mammals, all kinds of animals. So they're kind of coexisting, if you may, and like solving mysteries or fighting crime. What do they do? Like, they go and fight crime? What's their purpose? Do they just drive around in some kind of, well, they're patrollers, so maybe they watch out and look for people who are drowning and save their lives or something. They go around helping people. That's pretty much what I gathered from it. Hey, look, kitty cats. But this intro is kind of like a long intro, so I don't want to get in trouble. Let's skip it a little bit because it's a pretty long intro. Okay, we skipped it. So STS, it's a Russian cartoon. Can you believe it? Kitty Cats is a Russian cartoon. So Russians now make a lot of cartoons, and you see them on Disney Junior. How crazy is that? It's pretty crazy if you ask me. Now Russians create cartoons for you British people out there. Do you know how I know it was Russian? It said at the end of the cartoon, it said STS network or CTC network. Oh, if it's CTC, then it's not Russian. But if it's STS, then it is, because there's a Russian channel called STS. So just so you know, there's a high likelihood of Kitty Cats being a show from Russia. Just so you know. And another show, which you probably know, is Masha and the Bear. It's definitely from Russia. Well, most probably. So, yeah. I mean, the girl looks Russian. So, yeah. So we got Nick Jr. 2 just falling from the sky and somehow resulting in a perfect looking logo. So I see Horrid Henry has a large family. So wait, okay. So this is the end of the continuity. I hope you enjoyed it and all that good stuff. See ya. Bye.